Welcome back to Booze and the Rocks. My name is David Edwards, and today I'm going to use some of this to make one of these, an alcoholic DALGONA coffee. But first, this. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, DALGONA coffee can be traced to India, where it's called tente hui, beaten coffee or whipped coffee. And it's been popular there long before it became the viral sensation that it is today. Now, it became popular when it appeared on a Korean TV show called Sang. Now, that showed up in January of 2020 when actor Jung Il-woo traveled to Macau and tried it. Now, he nicknamed it DALGONA for its resemblance to the traditional Korean sponge candy of the same name. And of course, it stuck. But with social distancing having become the norm right now and pulling people out of coffee shops and back into their kitchen, there's been time to try some new things. And hey, almost everybody loves a good cup of coffee. And those same people love a great cocktail too. So I figured let's add some booze to it and see how it turns out. So let's get into making a DALGONA coffee. Now the DALGONA coffee is built in 2 steps. The first step, of course, you need a bowl and a whisk. But most importantly, you need a tablespoon. And it's interesting because we use instant coffee for this. We use 2 tablespoons, and I'm going to double this amount. And we use equal measures, of course, of sugar, and I've got brown sugar here. Now I found yesterday when I really tried this out that we struggled and it seemed to whip better for us with the brown sugar. It came up to a fluffier, smoother consistency. 2, 3, 4, and just a little bit more because okay. And now we begin the whipping by hand. Now, interestingly enough, I tried substituting water for alcohol yesterday as well, and I realized it takes a lot longer to whip it up. And then I thought, the scientist in me came up, and of course it comes down to the chemical structure of the molecule, the difference between water and alcohol. They're 2 different sized molecules, and they're also 2 different shapes as well. So what could take 3 to 5 minutes in a hand blender would take 15 to 20 minutes in a hand blaster, and it just takes forever. But you know what? I can't stand this doing stuff by hand when I have things that are useful and quick, and I want to really cut this down to like 3 minutes, assuming I can figure out how to work this thing. Aha! So, I'll see you back in 3 minutes. Let's see how it's turned out. What I can smell right now is a heck of a lot of caramel and hazelnut. And of course, I'm using a hazelnut instant coffee. You can use whatever coffee type that you want. If you like straight coffee or a French vanilla, you can do that as well. So let's see how this works out. Absolutely beautiful. So we're just gonna put this here into a glass. Get rid of this ugly thing. Now the second thing, of course, we need is our base. But first thing we need to do is we're gonna make our base. Now I'm using a spiced rum punch as my base. So the first thing, of course, I'm gonna add is a little bit of spiced rum. And I need 1.5 ounces of this. And we're using a Bacardi spiced rum right now. Now 1.5 ounces actually works out to 45 milliliters. Now, the next thing I need is 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. And 1/2 ounce works out to approximately, not approximately, but actually 15 mil. I also need a vanilla extract, but I need 1 dash of a vanilla extract. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some in my cap here and just sort of dash. Now that might be a bit way too much. Okay, so I'll just put that in there. Okay, so this will have a good vanilla and hazelnut flavor when we're all said and done. And of course, I need some milk. I need 3 ounces of milk. And I'm using a 2% milk here. You could use a slightly thicker milk if you want. Or something like cream, a half and half. Again, all depending upon your flavor and what you want. So what we're going to do is we're going to shake this with a little bit of ice. And we'll shake it for a good 10 seconds or so. So here we go. We have our milk base now. Just dry my hands up because I've spilled a little bit of milk. That was close, nearly lost that. And we're going to use a nice little rocks glass. And this is like an iced coffee. So we're going to put a couple chunks of ice in here. You don't necessarily need to, but again, why not? And we'll strain this. So we have a nice looking base here. And now we're going to use our topping. Look at this. This is a gorgeous looking drink. And a friend of mine told me I should stop saying drinks are gorgeous. But you know what? I can't help it. We have a consistency that looks almost like peanut butter from the top, but it's lighter. We have a nice rum bouquet for the base of this drink. And we have a hazelnut and vanilla flavoring added to this, including the spices. Let's see. So I smell the caramels, right? You can smell the caramel from the coffee, and the hazelnut smells wonderful. Let's see how it tastes. Oh yes. Now, what I've got going on here is, oh, it's really tasty. You get that nice creamy foam head. You cannot go wrong with this. Oh, so let's give it a bit of a mix, shall we? Give it a mix, see how it looks, how it tastes. Oh yeah. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You know, I thought I was gonna put a little bit of shaved chocolate on top of that, but you know what? I don't need to. So I suggest everybody try this. It's absolutely an excellent drink. It's well balanced. Nothing sneaks up on you. It's not super sweet. It's not tart. It's not overly rum tasting. It's got exactly what you want. It looks great in the glass too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the method of how to make this and its ingredients directly in the description below. If you think I should use a different type of rum or a different type of alcohol because you want to try different things, put it in the comments below. Do you think we should try something different? Put it in the comments below. So if this is your first time to my channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification. That way, every time we put up a new video, you get notified. But if you don't like coffee and you don't like cocktails, hit the thumbs down button twice. And we'll see you next time. And it became coffee. Stop, please. And a DALGONA coffee or a whipped coffee is like an inverted, fuck, I can't remember the name of the coffee. But if this is your first time to my channel, please hit the thumbs down. No, not the thumbs down button. Stop it.